Pretty humbling to work with folks from all around the world and to experience the hope that they bring to the table. If there was ever an experimentation, if there was ever a salad bowl or a mixing pot, if there was ever all of the analogies that we call the American experience, the American dream, Gulfton is it.
We moved in the 80s when the apartment complexes were built. We have about 66 apartment complexes in Gulfton.
With the Gulfton community, it reminds me of early Houston when everybody was flowing into Houston looking for opportunity from around the world, from around the nation.
In the last few years, it's been refugees from around the world.
When I came new to to Houston, I found Gulfton the first community. My parents came, they were living, everybody I know, the friends and family, somehow they come and live in Gulfton area.
Gulfton and District J is the Ellis Island of the city because it is really where so many of these new immigrant communities, these new refugee communities are landing for the first time.
I did my doctoral dissertation research in Gulfton, and that's why I knew that the challenges this community is facing, I cannot just stop after my dissertation. CHAT is a nonprofit organization that I founded to improve the health and well-being of immigrant and refugee community.
People coming in, and I feel like CHAT is sort of like the welcoming committee.
I am amazed at the work that they have begun as rapidly as they've done it. Dr. Siddiqui is a force unto herself.
Whether you're coming from a good, positive place or whether you've been forced to leave where you have come from, CHAT kind of helps you get acclimated, helps you in your new normal.
The City of Houston has an art and culture plan, and it's our job at the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs to implement that plan. A big component of that plan is how do we ensure that more communities and neighborhoods have the opportunity to explore and experience art and culture.
No matter who you are, where you're from, what ethnicity you are, what religious group you are, there's some little pocket of your people.
I love food, right? So the fact that I can find a different food in different corners is also exciting.
You don't have to eat the same style of food twice in a week if you don't want to.
You're not going to go down the street and see the same thing. And so the fact that you can see different things, different groups, different cultures, I think is exciting.
Art is an expression of the self, and art is about making something that's greater than just mere survival. I think art is the process for which people show that we're more than just the sum of our parts.
Art is a very important component of improving a community.
In Gulfton, there really was no art or anywhere in the area that I can think of that showed our community.
I wanted to make sure that the words of residents were included. And so they've gone through a series of steps that included reaching out for poems, for words from residents.
And then artists will pick the poetry and see which poetry resonates with what they want to do, and then they will paint the mural based on that poetry.
Me gustó cómo están la idea de trabajar, de desarrollar esos temas, sobre todo también que es combinar la poesía con la pintura y sobre todo hacerlo más colectivo, más comunitario.
Our school is a representation of the Gulfton area. Actually, we represent about 40 nations, speak about 30 languages. So it's one that's extremely diverse, one that celebrates that diversity, that has a history, but with that also comes obstacles and challenges, and one that has faced those challenges but aims to overcome all those obstacles to achieve success.
Hicieron los poemas y yo leí todos y la mayoría hablaban de la familia, de los hermanos, de que se llevaban muy bien, que les caía bien mejor un hermano o otro, pero al final de cuentas todos hablaban de familia, de papás, de mamás, de todo ese tipo de personas, y en eso fue que me inspiré yo también. Y como son de varias culturas, varias razas, pues eso es lo que trata este mural en este momento, sí, la mixed ethnicity de todo lo que está aquí en esta parte de Houston especialmente.
Complete communities means that we're here as a whole, that we're here together, and we need each other, not only in the sense of we want to survive, but we want to enrich each other's lives, and our lives are so much better when we have people who are able to share their food, share their culture, share their language, and you know, it makes the community more complete.